Everybody good?
Yeah.
Nice for the family to come around and celebrate. Mama's, even though she's gone, but she's going to the light. Another world.
Yeah.
Something better for everybody. Everybody want to go at.
Right.
I know I want to go. I don't know about y'all, but that's where I want to go at too. Things I want to say, you know, Grandma changed my life in many ways.
Yes, she did.
I used to be out there running around. Granddaddy used to be home. I come bad. I be like, "Where Grandma at?" He be like, "What you did now, boy?" I said, "I did something. I need a prayer."
Yeah.
And guess what he said? He said, "I need a prayer." And guess what he said? "Go up there." She up there.
Go up there. Go get
And I did that about 10 times, more than 10 times. I ain't gonna lie. One time, man, did it. I remember I stayed out 7 days. He ain't been home. My mom didn't know where I been home. I been doing whatever in the street. I done did it all. Did it all. All dirty.
Yes, and funky.
I said I didn't know where to go at. I did not know where to go at. All right. So I didn't know the friends left me, everybody else left me.
Yes, sir.
Girls, men, everything.
Everybody.
When you're out, nobody want to be around you no more.
Yes, sir.
Anything. And I know where to go at.
Where did you go?
So I went to my grandma's house.
There you go.
And my grandma knew what I did. Get what I did. She had a little walkie-talkie thing at the dresser. I touched it. She said, "Who is that?" I said, "It's Kareem, Mom." I couldn't even hardly breathe no more. You know what she told me?
What she said?
My grandma said, "Oh yeah, baby, come on in." She said, "Come on in with nothing. No questions asked." She ain't said what you did or nothing. Had a room back there in the back. She said, "Go lay down, son." She said, "Go lay down, son, and we'll talk about it in the morning." And left it like that. And guess what? I ain't had nothing. I came up offering everything. Got me a job. Uncle Shell would help me out. I came up and I ain't looked back since. I had some little rocky little, you know what I'm saying? I had the rocky balboas, but I still fought. And it always kept with me. And I love her to the fullest.
That's right.
Y'all know what time it is, so I ain't gonna say no more.
Go ahead, Damien.
She, of course, she called me her son and everything. So one day I was sick, and I wouldn't go.
Okay, Jimmy.
Behind up, going to the doctor. And know what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
I love you, and I always remember you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mama was the foundation of a good home. We know our father, while we were small, was out there, but Mama held the family together with prayer and with the help of God. And before even Daddy went home, he came and found.
Mama said that she would pray all
She
of her
prayed
children.
Daddy in. Amen. And so I remember when I was out there, Kareem, running around going crazy. I was in the military out in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
All right.
I was drinking and smoking, snorting, reefing, sporting cocaine, all that stuff.
All the good stuff.
Drunk, all that good stuff.
I'm sorry. It ain't good, children.
I drunk out of my head, fell out in the hallway. I heard Mama praying, saying, "Lord, save my son.
Yeah.
Don't let the devil destroy him." I got so scared I went to church Sunday. It didn't do no good, because the man sitting in the pulpit was the same man I was drinking with. So young people, we have a responsibility, not just to ourselves, but to others. Others are trying to copy us. Those that are coming behind us, they're looking to us.
That's right.
So we have a responsibility to live a life in front of them that they want to live.
Yep.
That's going to take them to the place they need to go. We want to go where Mama is.
Yep.
We all trying to get there, but everybody not going to get there. Don't think that just because Mama prayed for you, you're going to make it in. And I'm going to use this opportunity because I'm an evangelist.
Okay. Anybody?
The question you got to ask yourself is, what am I going to do with Jesus Christ?
All right.
Am I going to accept him? And if I don't make a choice, I have rejected him. Time is winding up, people. It's time to get right.
See this crazy stuff in this world?
And let's go home. Let's go with Mama. We can see her again if we do what we need to do and get right. All right?
I know I'm new to a lot of y'all, but half of y'all I've already met, and I'm glad to have met everyone now at one time. Unfortunately, not like a time like this. But Miss Eleanor accepted me for who I was. She loved me, and she called me her girl, and that she knew that I was real. I didn't have to prove nothing to her. She knew me, she felt me, and she was a lovely lady till the day she passed, and she was not in no pain. She died nice and clearly, and her mind was still with her.
That's right.
That's the best thing you could ever have in the end of your days, is your mind. So I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all for being a part of family. You're family to me, and I welcome all y'all in my life, and I appreciate meeting y'all as well.
Grandma kicked me out 20 times. Hey, I said, Grandma, why you always kicking me out? You don't never kick Kareem out. You never kick Corey out. I said, one time, man, it got so bad. I said, Grandma, man, you don't like me. Grandma said, boy, get your black behind out of here, boy.
She knew what you
She
needed.
knew what time it was. Like she knew the gift that God had given me, and I wasn't using it. I was like running the streets like all my cousins. She prayed for us because we was out there thugging hard. All of us, we were thugging real hard in the street. So God used Grandma to pray. Just keep praying for us. And one time, it was my birthday, so I'm looking. I said, boy, Grandma said, I got something for you, son. I said, okay, I'm thinking she got money for me, right?
You ain't got no money.
She had a Bible for me. she had a Bible for me. I was blown at the time, but I understood as I got older and started really thinking, I understood what was going on. But Grandma, she loved us. She wanted to continue to be in unity, not just death, but life, while we still alive. So while we got this opportunity, don't let this die out. Let's keep going.
I just want to tell a quick story about Grandma real quick. So I'm out. Everybody know me. I used to be wilding. Way wild.
Yeah.
So we done stole a car. We out in we on Tybee Island. Cops get behind us, hop out of the car, we run. I get locked up. Basically, the lady knows Grandma. So I'm in the car handcuffed, and she's on the phone with Grandma. And Grandma, she's telling her everything was going on. I'm gonna have to take him to jail, what's going on. And she was like, can I talk to him? And she was like, listen, everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna pray for you. You're gonna make it through this. No matter what happens, nothing will happen to you in that jail because I command it. And even though I was handcuffed on my way to jail, nobody could tell me nothing. I knew I was gonna be all right. Because of Grandma. That's all I was saying.
Okay.
That's my great grandma.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of people can't say that they was as close with their great grandma as I was with mine.
Yeah.
My relationship with my uncle grew in that house.
Yeah.
With Peanut grew in that house. Auntie Edna.
In that house.
My relationships with family, I probably wouldn't even know it was just brought up in that house. I eat ketchup in my grits. And you can't tell me. You can't tell me that ketchup in my grits is not good for me because my grandma told me that it's good and I just eat it. My relationship with family members has grown and it's because of her. Before the Christmas that just passed, she was sitting down and she was like, I didn't know you had a baby. I didn't know you had a baby. And oh, look, she's so beautiful. I remember when you was that little. And you can say she didn't remember anything, but as soon as she started talking about me being young, it was like she just remembered everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just so thankful that I was able to meet my great grandma and can say my great grandma taught me so much.
Yeah, all right.
So yeah.
That's my dad. Taught us, and she used to tell me, we used to talk. She said, "Oh, don't worry about them because they're coming in. Either they're gonna come in, beat up and drag the hard way, or you're gonna come in the easy way. So you might as well do it right, because I'm gonna keep on praying." And anybody know Mama stayed to your house, you gonna wake up in the morning with her, oh glory! Come in your room, better be decent, but she ain't knocking, she praying. Anyway, so in all of that, I'll tell anybody, you can sit here and say, hey, don't take all that and don't take all that. Mama ain't lost not one child of God to gun violence. Not one.
I had that incident that they talking about when I got shot. I was in ICU, critical condition. I was watching myself on the news saying I wasn't gonna make it. But before that happened, I went to my grandma, and I don't know what it was. I was in her room and I was just talking to her. She was telling me about how she was raised, and we come from kings and queens, you know what I'm saying? And I sat there for like 2 hours talking to my grandma, just listening. And before I left, my grandma said, "I love you." She said, "It's gonna hurt." She said, "But you're not gonna die. The devil can't have you. But it's gonna hurt." She said it's gonna hurt. I didn't know what she was talking about. The next day I was laying in the ditch with shot on both my legs, you know. And the next day I was sitting there, man. I was crying. I was laying in the bed. I was crying. I was looking at the news, and I thought about my grandma said it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But I mean, I guess she knew, you know. She knew, and she told me, man. And until the last time I talked to my grandma on the phone was on her birthday. When I called her, she knew who I was. She had her right mind and everything. She said, "Keep on doing what you're doing, son." She said, "I'm proud of you." She said, "I'm proud of all y'all. The devil can't have y'all. When I'm gone," she said, "the devil still can't have y'all." Yeah, she said, "I pray for all my grands. I pray for all my sons, my daughters. Y'all covered." And that made me feel so good. When I came to my wife, I said, "Baby, I feel so good, man. My grandma told me that we covered. Like whatever I'm fighting right now, you know, whatever I'm going through, I know it's gonna be all right. My grandma already, she done prayed it, she done claimed it, you know. And just like what I went through when I was younger, thugging and doing all that stuff, I'm out of it now. I still got stuff that I got to get past, but I know I'm gonna get past it. I know I'm gonna get past it. It just ain't happened yet.
Yes,
I know it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I thank my grandma, man, for. I thank all y'all. I love all y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
You know there's a God.
Yeah, there's a God.
When the chaplain from the hospital tell you, you better come quick if you want to see your son alive. And I'm sitting in the back of the Jeep. Now, Ivan and somebody else was driving, I don't even know. And I was in the back. And I would say, no weapon. I heard I was calling my name. I wasn't breaking. As I hear my mama saying that, because she done told me that enough in my life, that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And when I got to that hospital, my son was still alive. That's right. When I rolled up there, that was the car, his car. Yeah, his car right there, the gun, the thing, blood dripping going in, all of this. But you know, you can take it from there.
Of your peace.
Everybody know how I feel about my grandma, man. I love her.
Yes, you do.
She always called me the baby grand. She always said, "Boy, why your head so hard?" And she said, "Why you so bad? You just so bad." She said, "I'm gonna fix you though. You gonna be all right. You gonna be all right." She always told me I was gonna be all right, man. And she always prayed on me and she put oil on me. I might wake up when she come up there.
She greased you up.
Start speaking in tongues. Y'all know she start speaking in tongues in my heart, man. A lot of situations, man. A lot of situations. I don't even know how I drove myself to the hospital. My left lung was collapsed.
5, 4,